spirit. Hello, welcome. Hello, thanks. I hope that I can finish it today. Hello, welcome. Hello, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. Today I want to finish it, so I need to finish the fine details of half face. Hello, greetings from Italy. And carving the shape of the spoon. Do you like this idea? This is a coffee spoon. So relaxing expression when you take coffee at the morning. So this is the spirit. Hejka. Pamiętam ze zdjęć bardziej, z profilu. Welcome back. Hello Simone, ciao. Now I decided to make it with sandpaper. Yeah, I'm international here. Drevo, basswood. It's going to look better, smoother when I carve wood spirit like this. I usually don't use sandpaper. This is going to be more smooth. No, można nazwać rzeźbienie od kilku lat. Najpierw jak hobby, a teraz jak robota. Hello! No, it hasn't identity. Just a wood spirit. I don't making characters. But of course sometimes people can imagining some similarities to someone, some character. So if you want to call it Principe Philip, someone thought that was Putin. For me it's coffee spirit, so you can decide how to call it. Thank you for appreciating. No, this is higher grit of sandpaper. This one, Happy Spirit basswood, but it looks yellow because it's after oil. I use mineral oil for my carvings. Rzeźbię coś symbolicznego, jak ktoś, kto ma twarz po kawie porannej. Hello. Our people from Europe, from Saudi Arabia, nice to see you from different countries. Oh, hello, Mark. Nice to see you too. I couldn't find your channel yesterday to see your works because I can see the list of last people subscribed, just random. But now I remember the name. Can you see the difference already here? I want it more realistic. Oh, from England. That's nice. Oh, Scotland. Thank you, Dark High Life. Thank you so much for appreciating. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, support my channel, my carving journey here on YouTube. Now I want you see me finish this half face, the way you can see it whole finished. I was in Bristol once when I lived a few of months in Wales. I love the weather. I went to there in August and I love the weather because differently than Italy, it's a hot weather here. Hello David, welcome. Yeah, that's nice. Here sunny every day. Not still so hot, but sun will hit 40 degrees probably. No, isn't Pinocchio too much small nose? If I do Pinocchio, I'd need a thick wood or just make a wood stick to connect the nose. Well, I never tried to carving sew up, but I think there is even possibility to make mistake because it's soft. So you need to carve it slowly, I guess. More gently. Oh, I never visited rivers. I was in Newport, so close to Bristol, for a few of months. But I guess there are beautiful natural places around the city, not city itself. No, never carved a car or truck. Once I made a keychain with a motorbike, but no cars. But it was low relief, not detailed. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that about Newport. It's different. Maybe different even than Cardiff. Oh, thank you, Dark Hike life, thank you so much. It'd be nice. Thank you, coffee. Coffee. Coffee spirit. Here it is. I'm almost bringing it to life and tea ready. Okay, Mark, that's nice. Sometimes I look at different fantasies about woodworking, not only carving style like mine, but only different, but even different carvings. I don't know if I can do it. I mean, yeah, I can do it, but I don't know if it's a good idea because uh, artists that make original paintings and make a and selling printing version, even printing version of the artwork. But I don't know if in my case it would suit. I never tried do something like this. Because of course it's unique work and having a print just a little part of this, even if it's a wooden creation, make a print. I don't know. Thank you for support. Thank you so much. Do you sell bowls and spoons online or in some exposition in your city? For example, I can't make exposition here in Italy. It's different mentality to what I create. Sometimes I make medieval events in the summer. It's like a medieval market and I expose my wood carvings. But till now I made just jewelry. If I if I'll go to some medieval event, I'm going to carve even some sculptures this year. And especially I sell my creation in those medieval markets to for beginners more than Italians people because everything is about the mentality. I should try it. Make some print and selling print version, because of course it's original work particular, and I can post it on my website and to see how people approach to carving prints. But not a digital print. Yeah, just I can print it and send. Just I never did because I don't know if people would like something like this wooden sculpture on the wall, for example. But I didn't consider this because I am carving Jeverly. But now, when I make some particular sculpture, I consider it. Thank you for your advice. No, it wouldn't be difficult. I carved. I have on my website two necklaces of dragon head, just dragon head. One in olive, one in walnut. And I wanted to make in ebony. I wanted to make full body of dragon in this black ebony wood, or macassar, are different. This is two version of ebony wood. Oh, teaching at festival, like workshop, something like this. That's nice. Well, here where I live in southern Italy, there are little towns around. It's difficult to do something like this. That's why now I want to make some online courses like videos, tutorials. I already created membership for even who would like to watch some more elaborated tutorials. Well, I still didn't do some videos, but I'm going to plan what to do these days. Thank you. Okay. Well, usually it works when you send a print, but even can't do some cheaper prints because already the shipping it's complicated to send prints to specify that it's a delicate package. But I can do something like this for sculpture lovers when I have more of this and try. Very hard wood. This one, you mean? This is soft wood. That's why for me it's challenging to make detailed realistic face in soft wood. Isn't so easy. Hello. Thank you. Tip. Thank you, Mark. Really, I yeah, I just recently started my journey on YouTube, and now that's the reason what I'm making sculptures. It is being live stream inspired me to make bigger sculptures than my usual Javelin. So I am going to bring more of this. Ebony. Ah, yes. Sorry, I forgot because I showed you ebony wood. Yeah, it is. It is. You can notice. You can remove little pieces. The sound is different. But I make raven skulls. I haven't here. You know, raven skull like this, Javelin. This is American walnut, but I make even version in black ebony, and it looks very cool. This design in black ebony. Hello world. Hello. Um, Beechwood. I don't remember because I don't remember in Italian the name of this wood, but sycamore, yeah, I saw it around. Not worked personally. Probably these are common. I'd like to have some cotton wood that American carvers use for face sculpting with the bark, but I don't know if is easy to get in Europe, or if here in Italy there is some similar version. I don't know. How thick are branches? Because if are very small, you can create, for example, a little pendant, something rounded, nice with the bark of these branches. If branches are thick, you can even make some, don't know, so different figures. And about working the wood you mentioned, Mark, do you work wet wood or dry? Because I know that many spoon carvers use wet wood, not seasoned. Because of the dimension, that it's easier to work wet wood. But in my case, if I make such detailed, wet wood isn't good. Yeah, you are right about wasting, about throwing the wood. The same when I visited my grandparents. They had some, they cut some plum. I can show you here if I have one piece of plum wood. No, this is cherry. This is plum. Beautiful colors, different. And my grandparents were going to use it on the fireplace. And I told them that it's a waste of wood. That such beautiful wood needs to be carved, not burned in the fireplace. Yeah, wet wood, I imagine it. I also got, I usually purchase walnut wood, Italian walnut, even if I've got some piece from my grandfather, but the problem of the Italian walnut wood that it has some, this worms inside, and if it's not treated good, it it can be damaged with these holes. That's why I usually buy the purchase the walnut wood. It's still more raw effect, more raw, but now I'm gonna finish it to show you all finished face. Or maybe I'll just make some adjustment later, because sometimes I work on millimetric space, so very small spaces. So recording the live and focus on very small details isn't easy. That's why sometimes I adjust some details out the live stream and show you some interesting part of shaping. But yeah, today I wanted to complete more of this one, that you'll see. Maybe I make some video of oil finishing my first coffee spoons, and maybe soon I'll start some bigger spoon with some more artistic design, like this, but bigger spoon just for decoration, not coffee spoon. Bigger and with some hardwood. Mold, you mean the like a example of this face? Yeah, and gold tinted stones. Yeah, that would be a nice idea. Yeah, they are very useful. Most of people have some normal spoons, but carved, yeah, it's very beautiful. Even because you you apply some mineral oil and you can use it in the kitchen, and you have some. But this, yes, this can be used for the coffee beans, for example. But there are even bigger spoons, more artistic, just to keep in the kitchen, like decoration. So it can be useful in different ways. Yeah, today I'm more sanding than carving with sandpaper. I'm using more sandpaper than my tools because I want to make it smooth. I rarely use sandpaper, but here is a good case to do it. Probably it's still not symmetrical from both sides, but I can say I did too much with such small and soft wood. So I'm very satisfied. For example, here I can, yeah, I can see the difference. It's not symmetrical. Oh really? Walnut spoons? They thought you carved them because they had like artisan look, yeah? I guess. Because if you appreciate, you can notice the difference when some is made like, you can already notice the difference. Oh, Okay, after some adjustments, I take a peek to, but now let's say the most work on the face is done. What do you think? There are some asymmetrical parts, but was already a big challenge to make such small face. Yeah, you can even carving some decorative, some low relief on wooden spoon is also good. I love, for example, Celtic style, like Celtic knots, some symbols, or you can even just some floral design. I think it could be even some simple knife tip technique like this, just carving on low relief the wooden handle, for example, of the spoon. Yeah, abstract designs are also beautiful, and thank you for appreciating. Yeah, I make it cleaner, but yeah, now you can see it better. I don't know if I continue the year because I need to look some anatomy that I would like to carve. So I just make the shape, and then I need to check to see the anatomy. But most importantly, I wanted to finish the details here and show you finally, as I'm breaking it from 3 or 2 live streamings, this design. Yeah, I did it too, especially with pendants. For example, carving a pendant and the ear are more behind, so I make some design like this, for example, spirits or something with hair, or spirits with the wooden bark design, because ears are here, for example, and this way the pendant could be very thick. So when I make some frontal design, I can't carve ears. Yeah, Facebook or Instagram. You you can find me there with. Anyway, there's link in bio. I answer more on Instagram, but if you use Facebook, that's fine too. Thank you. Now I don't remember ear anatomy, and probably I should go a little bit lower, so I can't cut a lot. So for now I'm making the shape and then watch some peaks. Sometimes I prepare a design, sometimes this was just a random design with my imagination, so I need to look some pics on Google of the anatomy, like inspiration. Yeah, but it's just a freehand shaping, but I still need design. Yeah, but I carved some ear on my Jeverly, but only when the sign was on the profile like this. Because to avoid the pendants such thick, I make pendants like this on profile, and I carve some ears. But usually singularly about anatomy, face anatomy, I carved just mouth, lips, different expression of mouth or eyes, or just one eye on expression of two eyes, but never I never carved an ear singularly as pendant, for example. Probably I'm still going to carve down here, and I still have to decide if it will be something like this. Probably not so thin, because basswood is soft. Maybe something thicker, like this. I still have to decide. Most of my carving work is improvisation. Even if sometimes I planned to do something that way, I can change it. Well, I don't know why, because when you can carve, usually most of carving spirits, wood spirits, are old men with wrinkles, so this is very appreciated. Okay, I'm going to check later. For example, I never carved a head without hair, because I was worried if I do everything right, symmetrical. But now that I started, I can say that it came naturally, just following my eye. So yeah, I'm very satisfied of this. Thank you, Critter Maze. Thank you so much for appreciating. Oh, do you think so? For 3D printer file? Yeah. So you were not talking about like make some print from the wall, for example, like paper print, but something to make dolls or some. Yeah, probably. So it would be even enough just to make version of digital printing, high quality, straight photo from all the profiles or something like this. Hello, hey Maka, hello. I'm even relaxing with this slow carving because here I'm not going to focus too much on some detail, just making the shape. Yeah, you are right, just a few people do it. Once it was common. The big statues, like in stone, even people carve it in wood. And now, today we are doing spoons, jewelry, but from centuries this was carving faces, some big sculptures. This was the work in wood or stone, for example. Okay, here I need to watch the anatomy, but I can carving here. Yeah, I imagine what satisfaction to teaching on festivals. Yeah, exactly. Because no new generation are going to be used to some AI, and will be always hard to notice the difference with the reality. So if young guys even learn some handwork, continue to people like we can teach young people, that could be great to continue. Of course, not everyone, but even if we teach a few people, and the art must be rare, how to say, not everyone can do it, but important that someone is do it and continue to show by years, to show it by years. For example, in some previous life there was someone that told me that he's going to teach wood carving to his son. I I even got some messages that people asked me for advices because wanted their kids or teenagers to learn wood carving. That's very nice when I receive messages like this. Exactly, preserve the art of carving, but yeah, hand carved art, or it's clay or it's stone, important that will be always appreciated and someone can continue to show it. I'm still deciding what to style give to it. But yeah, I definitely going to show you everything finished, even a short when I'm carving some yard, um, because will be easier continue to focus to planning, to refining some details to adjust them, because I still have not the idea about everything and I have to continue to make a new long video of something different, because I decided not only be live on YouTube but even make videos, shorts, everything. So I'm not spending hours in live but making a little bit of everything. Oh, your family carvers local shop with wooden stuff. It must be beautiful. It would be my dream to have a shop uh, when I can work and expose my. But here in Italy, well, it's not a good idea. Okay, thank you for the company. Thank you for watching. And yes, you can see when I finish all those creations and creating my long detailed videos and some little spoilers about in shorts. So yeah, you're definitely going to see it yet when I'm going to finish. So still many thanks. I wish you a nice weekend, and probably afternoon I'll be live with something else. Thank you, Nico. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely consider this, or maybe some different sculptures, but this one could be good. I need to get some informations, so maybe to plan what to do. Thank you, Maka. So yes, I'll be live in a few of hours when I finish to record a video of another pendant. I want to make this pendant, but little one, because it's my best seller on my website, and I sold the previous one, and I'm going to make a video of one of this and continue another one in live probably. So, but yes, I'll update you about all this carving in progress. So, thank you. Yeah, it was a really great pleasure for me too. And see you later if you can join me later to watch something else. So, have a good day and goodbye. Yeah, runes. I love carving them. Yeah, so goodbye.